welcome to Mysticalcraft. This is a new realm that I am joining. It's just started. It's for small YouTubers who play Minecraft. I don't really know much about it, and things can hurt me already, so that's fun. I have no idea what's going on. I don't think I can move forward. This is really interesting. But I've been told that these are starter kits. That's a good start. And there's furniture. This is gonna be really interesting. I have never... Oh, go survival. Well, I think that I am stuck. I'm not really sure what's going on. I'm going to log off until somebody explains stuff and helps me. Hello world, and welcome back to Mysticalcraft. This time, the shaders were changed, so now everything works for me. I believe I was the only one that had issues. This is the way to survival. We can see it now. So that's great. I believe it was the shaders. I don't know where anyone is. So this is going to be really interesting. And I will catch you guys up when I have some stuff done. Hello world, welcome back to Mysticalcraft. This is the area that I've chosen. I don't know where everyone else is, to be honest. I'm a little bit late due to several things, mostly technological issues with Windows 10, but here we are. It was able to be fixed, and we're able to play. This is the area. I found a ruin portal, by the way. That's why I have some of this stuff. The owner decided that we would start with chests full of stuff so that we could get straight to building. So, I really appreciate that because I always forget food. This is the little clearing. We can push the forests back in those two directions, and we can edit the terrain. Or, there's forests on that direction too. But, I was thinking of building on either side of this river. And making a super cool little village sort of a thing. Maybe not with NPC villagers, but just something sort of cool as like a base similar to B-Dub's Season 7 Hermitcraft build so far. There will not be a castle up there though. But this is sort of what I'm looking at. I'm sorry guys, I have like 5 hours to get this video filmed and edited and out. So I'm stressed out and my brain is fried. There's also no coordinates on, so that is going to hurt my brain. I have no idea where the start is. I realize that the river swoops around here, so we can also get rid of these trees real easily and keep going along the river. If you haven't seen Hermitcraft Season 7, what B-Dubs is building is sort of like a sawmill here, a fishing hut over there, which I think the idea is cool. I've wanted to do that for a while, but I've just had so many other builds that I've either been working on or wanted to do first. I'm going to start working and figuring stuff out. I'm really excited for the dark oak. I have not seen any spruce trees, any sort of spruce biome, and I walked probably over 1,000 blocks, and I found a place that I liked. I was like, what if I peek around this corner, and then I knew the direction it was in, look at my coordinates to find my way back, and then just realized that there were no coordinates. So that's going to be a big challenge for me. Just watch me fail at parkour over here. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I love how it doesn't look laggy when I'm talking about it being laggy, but then, like, I turn off the camera and I just stop. Oh my goodness. See, I really like this little cove. I've fallen in love with it. But as you guys can see, which I did not before, is that area out there, which we could expand to. We could build a mega base out there if this lasts long enough. I don't know, but we can also cut down those trees and keep going here. We can also do something that I was thinking about doing and get good, which is making a small village, or like people who are separated from a lot of society, and then over here make a big city. Whether or not... No. Okay. I cannot die because I have no idea where I am. If there is a plains village here, oh my gosh, if I die, I would cry so hard because I would have no idea where I am. We did not start off with maps. That's one of the things that we did not start off with. So I can't even look like in proportion to something else. It would be great if there was a village out here. There's a spruce biome that way. Okay. Yep, it looks like this plains is pretty small. It's not the smallest plains that I've ever seen by quite a bit. Okay, there's a taiga that way. And it's starting to get dark. But this is a cool... I forgot that there was a texture pack on. I got really confused for a second. I'm going to try and get as far back before mobs start spawning, but I don't want to die because there is huge amounts of lag. I am just going to put dirt around me. This is only my second night in game, so I do not have to worry about phantoms. So I'm going to go here, and I'm going to let you guys go at this point. And I will see you guys once I have my first building completed. Hello world, welcome back. So, I died. I went to go into the little cave that I saw. The creeper was still there. I went to back up and got killed by lag and could not find my way back in time. But in exploring with that, I found this little area with this super cool hill up here. I'll show it to you guys. So my respawn point is set, and this is where we'll be setting up shop, because villages are great for things like XP and getting tools and all sorts of stuff. So hopefully we can make this area look cool. But this was what I wanted to show you guys. I have no idea what I want to do with this. I see these cool terrain areas. I'm like, this would be great to build in. And then I'm really intimidated and would rather just leave it the way it is. But maybe we can build something up at the top. There's a hole down here, which I am not going into. But I will grab a few blocks, and when the villagers go to bed, I am going to make sure that they stay in their houses so that they don't get zombified, because I don't know how long it's going to be until I can get proper lighting and walls and everything else. Hopefully we can figure out an iron farm this time. I'm kind of excited. There's one villager, three, four. So there's 4 villagers in there, so we could use that as a village breeder. There's somebody in here who I don't really need to put in there, but I'm going to. Because I'm in even more of a time crunch than before, because I couldn't record and had some other personal issues. And now I'm going to make even slower progress. You guys are going to see a lot of tree chopping. And you guys are going to like it. I really don't know what to do. My idea was just to go mining a lot and then show you guys what I got and build a little starter house and terraform a bit. But now I'm not really sure what to do because this is a totally different area. I don't know what I want to design this as. I'm probably going to end up with another castle because I really love castles and they make a lot of sense for a village. So that's what we may go with, but I don't know what to do for early game. I don't know what to do for this video. Probably almost definitely covering up these holes. Is that a trader llama? Yeah. Oh man. And there's the trader. So we're gonna go down here and we're gonna say hi. Hopefully nothing jumps out at us. We have leads now. Well, we have one lead. I'm gonna go back in there because I want the other lead. There, I picked up the other lead somewhere. But let's do some tree chopping. I wish I could do some sort of time-lapse, super fast build mode, something like that, but I don't have a cam account, so the best you guys could get is a really nauseating first person. But I'm not going to do that to you guys. I would probably just cut. I should also mark that this is my village somehow, because I don't know how people are going to react. Other than the iron farm, I'm probably not going to do anything automated. Like, my plan would be to dig a little hole right here. Ignore me eating a horrible food, but dig a hole here and break this window, and then probably put a dispenser here, or just throw in something like beetroot, or potatoes, or carrots, or something like that, so that baby villagers can come out. I don't know how close the beds have to be, though. That's another interesting idea. And I definitely want walls around this, because I don't know who's going to want to do raids and stuff, and I don't want that to really get to my villagers. But we may still be able to do the city-inspired build over here. I may even do it here, I'm not sure. But we have iron right here, which is great. We also probably have mobs. Not so great. Also, this one's a little messed up, but villages spawn on platforms, so it looks sort of like this when they do spawn. I hear a zombie. I don't know where it is. Right there it appears. Hello. So, I have no plans for the theme or any sort of thing for this build. I have no idea. I do want to cover this up because that's really deep, and I am really clumsy. That's one of my many talents. There's not really anything of interest over there other than some iron. It does look really cool, and I could use it in the future, so I might mark it with something, but I think terraforming over that, yeah, see, what the heck happened in this village, because these are more of the platforms. This is a really weird village, but hopefully we can terraform this into a nice looking village, and not this mess. But I think what we should do first is wooden pickaxe, stone pickaxe, that sort of thing, and snag the iron. So we can use this as a base of operations. There's a chest in here already, which I grabbed stuff from. Hopefully everything will be good. I do want to make some progress for you guys, even if it's just literally like getting to iron. Because This video has had many setbacks, and I really do want to get it out on time, although on time is literally impossible because it's 12:17 right now, and I was supposed to get it out before this, basically. So, I have notified the realm owner that I was not able to finish my video, so hopefully they're okay with that. I don't know if I'm the only one who hasn't posted yet. I might not be. Not sure. See, I'm a builder, but I'm not good enough at being a builder to be a builder. Everybody's so far ahead because of how close-minded I was at the game for a while, and also the time that I ended up having to take off of this game because I did not have the technology available to play it. Which, a lot of times when I see gamers play games, I'm like, oh, why don't they understand, like sort of the privilege that they have to be able to be playing that game, and, oh, you guys don't want to see this, you can play it for yourselves. Like, not everyone can. I am playing on a laptop that couldn't support most of those things, probably. It can barely support Minecraft in general. I'm realizing more that I should show what you can't, what's typically cut out unless you're watching a live stream. And then a lot of times they don't focus on everything during a live stream. They typically have a plan. So if it's the whole run of the game, it's a speed run. It's not just like, hey, let's chill and play Minecraft. It's like very high paced because that's what people want. But I do kind of want to show stuff for the people who don't have the ability to buy this game and play it for themselves, and who don't get to see the behind the scenes things. So I think that's an interesting concept. Again, it's 12:17 at night, and I haven't slept for like several days because of several things. Sometimes I'm good at this game and other times I'm not. Like right now I was just running around, so I depleted all of my food and forgot that I don't have sources of food. It's also sort of hard when you're playing on multiple realms at once, or even multiple worlds at once. It's really hard to keep track of what's what. One of the worlds, food's not an issue. I don't know if I'm going to be showing that one. But I figured out the food situation. I'm on like a survival island. It was really slow at first, but we're getting better. I'm going to need a lot of coal. I always say, oh yeah, I'm going to build up the villagers and then never end up doing that. I just end up building stuff for them. I think a nice little trading hall is in order, or at least a big building for all of them to be in, but trading hall doesn't sound like a bad idea. I don't know how I would do that, though, because I want to do my skyscraper city idea, but I probably need concrete or terracotta or something. It's not an early game build because of the supplies needed. I don't really know what I'm gonna do. A lot of glass, too. Probably quartz, like all of these later game ideas. Unless I want to try my rustic city again, which just is uncomfortable. Who thought that was a good idea? Who let NPC Green try and make a city? I don't know, I've been rewatching old Green videos a bit in the background today. We got enough iron for an iron pickaxe. We have some pork chop, and I just realized that we have some potato. Something that would be great is to find some water. With some dirt next to it, we need a hoe. so that we can have a little bit more growing area, so that at the very least we can eventually start breeding our villagers. Because it's easiest just to give them beetroot or potato or carrot. Okay, that seems a little too set in the ground. Like, things are gonna fall on this, and it's just not gonna work, right? So I don't think this is what we're gonna use. I do need some more cobble, though. I am probably, once I put up this video, I'm gonna start working on a palette. And probably the next video, instead of playing directly on the realm, is going to be showing y'all some creative mode testing and looking into palettes and stuff like that. So I can figure out what sorry. I did not think that hole was that deep. I don't know why. But so that we can figure out some palettes and plans for the rest of this build and what we're going to do with it. So I don't have enough iron for a bucket, although I could probably just find some more iron to smelt up. There's some coal, which is very helpful. I'm just a little worried about mobs, but I have my spawn reset. An interesting idea would be underground connected things. Yeah, it's gonna take a lot of thinking to figure out what I want for this, because I've done a castle before. I was working on sandcastles, but it seems like plains villages are like just so easy. Like, it's done so many times, I mean. So it's a lot harder to come up with fresh ideas to do. Maybe a futuristic thing if I can get a good iron farm, because iron blocks really help in futuristic builds. That metallic texture is super helpful. I do sort of want to show a bit of a creative building process and sort of show that building doesn't, like, you don't automatically know what you're going to build. Some places you just see and you're like, okay, this is what I'm doing. And other places you see and you're like, I want to set up here, but I have no idea. It's like, I have ideas, but I also don't. It's really weird and confusing. I also want to find a little bit. Okay, so there's water over here. So there's like a river this way, and we can definitely expand this way. Which I'm just going to throw some crops on. Hopefully this stays loaded. Okay, it's time to go to bed. I didn't use all the potatoes because in case something happens to that, I want to still have potatoes because it would be hard to get potatoes in the future if I do end up just putting them all there and they like despawn or something. I don't know, if something weird happens. I don't want to lose all my potatoes. I'm also gonna have to start trading with villagers in a second because I make them angry and that lowers my reputation, and if you do that enough times, the iron golem will actually attack you. There's a creeper right in front of my stuff. I just sort of need to wait, because that was what killed me last time, and I don't fancy dying again. Well, the creeper just disappeared. I don't know what happened, but I'm not gonna question it. So I'm going to throw a little bit of stuff in here. So at this point I would just like to say I hope you guys enjoyed this first video. It's a little sad and disappointing. We didn't see anybody. We don't know where anybody else is. We found a cool spot, lost it. We might find it again. But found a super cool village, which is always a great place, at least for me, to start building. So, in the next episode, we will be looking into palettes and design, and some interesting, more fresh village ideas in a super flat world, and not necessarily on the realm. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Be sure to like, comment, share, and subscribe, and all the other YouTuber things that you do on YouTube. Bye!